How would you do that the hard way, man? He's backing in. They're pull-through spots. Literally could pull through. I guess you do you. If you want to back in, you can back in. Put the rear-facing cam up. There we go. Good morning. We've got half a load. Back trailer is empty. Front trailer is loaded, and look at the step. I realized it'd be really easy to do the same camera trick again today. This time I put it off center though. See, I put it to the side. Yesterday we had it dead on center, so let's see what this looks like. And yes, I will tether this onto the strap itself. There we go. Doesn't look terrible, right? It's raining, so don't know how this is gonna do, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Okay, we're tethered, strapped down, nice and secure. Let's go. The way the terms hammer down, right? That's a light drizzle. It's always terrible for videos, but we'll see what it does. We are here at the Esso in Hope. My door's not closed. There we go. Now it's all the way closed. I actually turned the bunk heat on, not the bunk heat, but I turned the heat on today morning. I didn't actually look at the temperature, but it was chilly. It was like bar wake up. I think I vaguely remember plus 13 or something like that. So plus 18 now. So as we climb the mountain here, it will cool off again. Into the Canadian mountains. This is like the last stop before you get hardcore mountains, no matter which route you take. So Hope is kind of like the meeting place of three major highways. You've got Highway 3, the Crow's Nest Highway, which we are going to take. You've got Highway 5, Coquihalla Highway Through Hell, starts over here. And then we have the continuation of Trans-Canada Highway number 1. All three highways are technically, well, I guess the Coquihalla would technically be northbound. Highway 3 is eastbound and Highway 1 is eastbound. Even though Highway 1 is the one that goes the most north in this section. Did it make a space? They made a space. It took a little bit to get to the space, but we got a space. Whew, okay. So we loaded this at Leslie Forest Products in Delta on Progress Way. Drove over to Chilliwack and got two brand new tires put on because I had two of them that were getting really quite low on tread. Wanted to replace those before they became illegal. And now we are eastbound on Trans-Canada Highway 1 for the moment. We're heading to just north of Castlegar to deliver this to Klesnikov Lumber. Hoping to deliver it there today, depending on what I'm picking up tomorrow. Flat tire on the boat trailer. Wait, there's a spare tire on the front. Why? I don't get that. Literally a spare tire on the tongue of that boat, or that boat trailer. Doesn't make sense to me. So we're getting rain without lightning and thunder, which is very good news. It's not a lot of rain, but dude, we'll take the rain. Take all the rain we can get. Oh wait, are we on Highway 3 already? Yeah, I guess we're on Highway 3 already. That last exit was Highway 1 exiting, so we're already on Highway 3. We're going to remain on this highway. I know this isn't the beginning of the series, but this is where the series would start if we end up doing something like that. What do we got on the shoulder there? Cars coming up, so let's go all the way over so the cars can move into my lane. Looks like a tire. Yeah, a Cal tire. Must have a blowout. Okay, which lanes are these guys in? With a half a load, up here. I mean, I'm still slow. I'm down to 70 kilometers an hour, but not as slow as the rest of these guys. I'm suspecting all these guys are going up to Coquihalla. Car carrier up ahead going down the center lane, so he's set up for the Coquihalla already. Dude's burning a bit of oil. Rolling coal. Whoa, dude. That's kind of on my side. exits over here. We remain on Highway 3. And excuse me. Now we're going to climb that steep hill to get to Hope Slide. Hey, buddy, you're on the line there. On the line. Waka, 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 waka. Whew. That was a lot of wakas. Alright, car, you just gonna do 90 here, or what are we doing? I would have passed the black car if it hadn't been for that red car hanging out beside me. I really don't want to pass the black car because I'm going to be way slow climbing up the Hope Slide hill. Might be driving into the clouds. We'll see how much altitude we gain and if we actually go into the clouds. That's always neat when that happens and all of a sudden you're in thick fog. Looking at the clouds, we definitely have that potential. Climb, baby, climb. Before we have flashers on. .7% grade hill. Some sections are steeper than 7%. Down to 50 kilometers an hour. Digging hard. Guess the camera on top of the load is unusable. Hopefully when we get to higher speeds we get the raindrops off of it. I did connect my phone to that camera but the camera's far enough back that it's only loading a little here and there, so hard to tell. So which camera angle is better? The one that was dead on center yesterday, or the one today off center to the side? Doing 47 kilometers an hour, kind of sticking around that area, 47, 50, which is not bad. It's a pretty decent speed, half the speed limit. Think of this rock slide area here as the halfway point. I don't know if it's actually the halfway point or not, but I always feel like we've made it halfway up when we see this area. It's beautiful rounded rock, like it's just pebbles rock. It's, you know, beach rock. So definitely glacier deposited gravel. There used to be a beach there. Almost to the top. I can see a little bit of the Hope Slide, all the big rocks. Really the big boulders. Hope Slide was just a whole darn mountain just sliding down. Not a whole, but half a mountain just sliding down. The old Highway 3 would have continued to the left over here. I would like to go down that section a little bit and see if there's any, how far you can go up the old Highway 3. Almost to the top. Well, Hope Slide area anyway. A little steeper over here, down to 44 kilometers an hour. And we go through Sunshine Valley. Anyone asking what that IQ logo on the back of the truck is, go watch yesterday's video. Trying to think, what's the other question I'm going to get asked? The people that asked me to put the date and time, well, the time is 1:24 p.m. The date, sorry, you guys just don't get the date anymore. Just look at when the day this video got released on YouTube. This video happened about 2 weeks ago. Swampy section over here. It's always so beautiful through Sunshine Valley, and then the flats as you go into Manning Park. I love this section of Highway 3. One of my favorite sections of Highway 3. This Smilkameen Valley is quite beautiful too. The hard climb up Anarchist with all the switchbacks, that's pretty awesome. And I don't know, the rest isn't. We're at Elko, going down the river there through the tunnel. That's pretty cool. And that's about it. I think it's got 4 spots I always enjoy on Highway 3. The rest is blah. The road's dry over here. It's still drizzling a little bit. And it looks like the clouds are gaining elevation too, so we're not going to get to drive into the clouds. Now they've gotten a little bit lower, right? I mean, we've gotten higher, but I think we're closer to the clouds than we were. But we need the rain, so I'm not going to complain about the rain. And hopefully it doesn't make the video too unwatchable. That road's wet again, so it's raining a little harder. What do we got going on here? Just 2 tourists pulled over. One's got a boat and the other one's got a bunch of quads. Quads side by side. Oh, we might get a better shot of that Engineers Road going this direction today. Got half a house. Don't have a radio, I can't say hi. see the other half of the house will say hi too. One of you guys in the comments runs those houses, so maybe I honked at you today. There's the other one. Hi to both, just in case that was you. Yeah, my radio's down. Talked to Kenworth, and they said there's power going right to the radio. The radio's just dead. It's like, okay. Now, why is my radio dead when it was perfectly fine before it went in? Truck went into the shop with a good radio and left with a bad radio. How does that happen? Is it really just a coincidence that that radio decided to die right then? Or did you guys give it a bit of a juice spark and burnt it out? It's got a fuse on it, so why did the fuse not burn out? Biker, give you as much room as we can. Looks like the road's pretty wet over this way. It must have been raining a lot harder earlier. I missed the good hard rain. I'm sure the firefighters in Manning Park are appreciating it. There's a fire raging away. It's pretty far away from the highway. You can see some smoke by Eastgate, but there's not a lot. It's over a mountain ridge on the other side, so. But it's a big fire. It has the potential of getting out of control. Well, we'll do this little climb over here and go through my little zigzag favorite part of the Highway 3 here. Even with the camera being wet, I might get a cool viewpoint that we don't normally get driving by it. I want to test that out, and then we'll call it a day after that. Oh, did we go by the engineer road? Darn it. I was gonna point it out and I forgot. Well, it's simple. We'll just have to stop. do a 50-kilometer corner and then climb. Nobody behind us, so don't know if anyone will be able to take advantage of the passing lane. Lots of traffic downhill. Another 50-kilometer corner. Then we get to zig and zag a little bit. We got lots of 50-kilometer corners now. I suspect this camera angle, if it's not full of water, gives a decent view of how narrow and twisty and unforgiving this highway is. I think going eastbound is probably better than yesterday's going westbound. There we go. Straightens out a little bit more. We get more sections like that. Past Manning Park, past East Gate, we get some more really tight sections like that. Maybe what I'll do is pull over in Manning Park and record that section with a roof cam for Sleep with a Trucker. This week, I think I have time to record a video for that channel. It's been a while. I finally got an old one out that I recorded a couple weeks ago. I finally got that one out, the 9-hour one. But we'll do a short one here and start building up to another 8-hour plus video. So yeah, the 9-hour one, that takes a little while to edit. I think that's a good idea. Well, I guess I'll call it a day here. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate all your support. Like I said last week, it's been pretty tight with money. So getting the YouTube paycheck was a lifesaver. I mean, the YouTube paycheck is getting smaller too because it's summer and less people are watching. So if you guys have been watching us on a regular basis or just like to support us, consider hitting that join button. Get your name at the end of the credits and get a little truck emoji behind your name, and you get a bonus video every weekend. What do you guys think of the bonus video with a green border around it? That way it's easy to spot which ones the bonus ones are. Just did that the last two, I guess, now. So what do you think of that? If you've hit the join button, I guess I should be asking that question in the bonus video. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. I am out of here. You guys absolutely rock. Well, I kind of timed that out bad. How I'm going to honk at all these nice people that are going to be passing me here. I guess we're stuck just waiting for them to pass. Why are you in your brakes, bud? Going uphill, you should never be in your brakes. You should plan out far enough ahead that you don't need brakes. Should have honked at him. That would have been a good goodbye honk. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay. Anytime. Gotta wait for them to get away. Okay.